Okay, another nice guy problem of damaging his spiritual connection to God, if there is any, when he engages with women. Well, first of all, if he, as I said previously, considers women as a object of worship, well, that's already, you don't need anything to fall, anything else to fall. But another thing, like if you say you don't have to worship anybody, okay, you worship God, but you are being nice. But and again, this nice is only in, in transport, in a bus, when you excuse yourself when you step on somebody's foot, okay, or if you crisscross someone, or how it's called, by accident, okay. So that's why we need politeness. Politeness doesn't exist in the spirit realm. You are clothed with God, you eliminate all other spirits openly. You sooner or later, better sooner, make public, make official that you are of God, and you are spiritually against the wicked entities, okay? You have no communion with them, you will not tolerate them in any way. No way. So if like, it's not marriages right now, it's often just boyfriend girlfriend. So when a guy realizes that his girlfriend is not exactly fascinated where he spiritually coming from, and on the basic level, not on the religious part. Say the guy is not ritually religious at all, meaning he's not going to the church, but he has a community of people who are strongly connected to God. No, informal, okay, and his spirit stems from Christ, but she is not, okay. So he must either destroy her pride, cast out that entity, okay, or like convert her, or so to speak, don't engage with that woman at all. So, and if a guy thinks that it's not nice, the woman must see the benefits of being with Christ, okay, how he changes the human heart, stuff like that. So the girl must recognize, the girl must accept, the girl must this, the girl must that, and she's not doing this, okay. And moreover, she become to suppress him, okay. And if he doesn't push her down, push her away, he doesn't straighten her out, all right. And if he waits for her to come to Christ, look from his example, okay, and she's not, well, and when he and she's, for instance, she's leaving, and she starts to leave, and he starts begging her, okay. And that's where idolatry comes, because behind the human is always an entity. So if you're worshiping an idolatrous, a pagan woman, how Jews would call a Gentile, okay, but meaning pagan, idolatry woman, okay, you are worshiping that entity, and you're trying to convince that girl, by worshiping her, to throw away that entity and worship Christ. while showing her that you already worship in her entity. So that's why it's a danger. So the mode of operation is you either take her by spiritual force, meaning you make conditions to her that she must accept your spiritual stem, or you evangelize her, tell her, and if she doesn't, you say to her goodbye. Is it a sin if you break her spirit and forcefully inflict on her your spiritual stem? And she's captured, and time will go by, and she will see if she likes it or not. If she likes that spirituality, normal spirituality, Christ spirituality in her, and if she wants to be engaged and then marry you, for instance. Why I'm putting it like this? Because there are such examples in the Old Testament. Okay, so stating that this is not in any way a sin. Okay, so when Jewish soldiers would go to war, they were allowed, because in the heat of a battle many things can happen. They were allowed to subdue women, take them, and 1 year goes by. If a woman passes the test, okay, and she still wants to marry her, he is allowed to marry her, okay? But he tests her. If her spirituality changes, if he goes from the true living God, if she stems from the true living God, okay? So that's it. So it's again a little bit about spiritual stuff in relations.